What is going on today, everybody? Welcome back to Fix It Garage, and we're back with the Volkswagen for a quick little tech tippy type video. So this car has a software update for it, and we're gonna actually show you how to do it. So if you wanna do the update at home, and we've got a pretty slick dash camera to install just to get some like creature comfort stuff installed. Not any real mods yet, but it's still something that needs to get done. First thing that we're gonna need to do before we start doing any sort of updating is we need to put this thing on a battery charger, and I guess the hood has to be open to put this thing into some kind of service mode. We can't do over-the-air updates like you could on a Honda because, well, we're not in Europe. Europe gets over-the-air updates, we have to do it with a USB. It shows who they like better, right? Okay, we're good. All right, so we have the battery charger on and we're now in the car with it booted up. So the first thing that we're gonna have to do at this point is...
put the key fob in the car. Very important.
Yeah, key fob in the car. Turn off all electrical loads that will drain the battery while the update is happening.
USB-C drive, which is another silly thing on this car, does not have regular USB ports, so you have to use a USB-C drive.
Jeez.
Yeah,
of course it only has a USB-C drive.
Plug them in through one of these slots. Boop.
So you can't see it on the big camera, but on this GoPro you can see that little slot down there is where you're going to put the USB drive with the file that you've already downloaded.
Now we're going to put it into the service mode. Hold the menu button for a couple of seconds. And software update / versions and start update. This doesn't actually start the update, but it does get it into the mode that this needs to be in for the update to start.
That's very misleading.
Yeah.
So just remember, if it goes into that start update, that doesn't actually start the update. It just puts it in the update mode.
You need to get there to pull the software version too, to figure out what files you need to download and everything. So
I will link everything in the description box below for where to find how to do this yourself. It's a forum page with all the websites you have to go to and how exactly to do this. So I'll have all that stuff linked in the description box below if you want to do this yourself.
So now we're in the engineering mode and we hit update. Boop. And oh, conveniently, it highlights the one that has the USB stick in it. So we can only do USB 1, which is where this is plugged in. That's the one on the left. It's reading our files. Hopefully everything works. Hey, that's good. So one thing to note on this, these Y's and D's over here are what is and is not going to be installed. D means no, Y means yes. This figures it out automatically, so unless you're like a VW engineer, don't change those.
I'm an engineer, hold on. No, I'm kidding, I won't do it.
Next up, we hit start update. Update must not be canceled under any circumstances. The Germans are very serious. So,
big key point, when you're doing this, make sure you set enough time aside to do it, and once you're in the car, just plan on staying in it. You don't want any loads to turn on or off that could freak out the radio. So bring a book, a phone, just bring your way to keep yourself entertained while the update runs.
And then we hit start update. Update progress. Here we go.
So now you can see it's starting to update, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this thing update, and I'll check back in with you guys when it's all done. I don't think anyone wants to sit here and watch a bunch of progress bars.
You will not cancel the update!
You must do the update now! All right, so the update, as you can see, is now done. We're getting a bunch of little OKs to let us know that the update was successful. And where there's dashes, that was the updates that the car did not need. So once that is done and it's all done updating and you've sat there and played on your phone for about 15 minutes, we can go ahead and we can click the resume button, which should turn the radio back to normal.
Finalize the update.
So now the update will be finished and your car is now good to go. Maybe. Maybe.
When it boots back up, I'll show you how to go check it too, because you go to the same kind of engineering menu. This is good. This is what normally happens.
So the radio is now rebooting. It's all happy. It's updated. It's ready to rock and roll with a bunch of bug fixes and some language fixes and some cleanup stuff. I don't know what it all does. It does something, but it's supposed to work a little bit better now. And now you get that cool little message that says, hey, it's updated. But how do you verify that? Well, he's gonna show you.
So we're gonna go back into the engineering mode. So again, hold down the menu button for a couple of seconds. Go to software update / versions again. Yep, start update. This will put us back in the engineering menu, but does not actually start another update. Just gotta give it a minute. It's not a powerful computer.
It's a little slow sometimes. It's okay. Car computers are not big boy computers.
This car's a little slow a lot of the time.
All cars are slow. All cars have pretty slow computers a lot of the time. It's because it's a car computer.
So now that we're in the engineering mode, we can go to version information. And right here, software version 1941. And that's what we were aiming for previously. It was on 1880, which is kind of the model that most of these 22s came with.
So yeah, we're now on the latest version, which fixes most of the bugs. There's still some bugs left in the system, but that is, you know, it'll get fixed in a future update maybe if Volkswagen decides to, or they might just leave the problems in and say, whatever, you guys suck.
Just VW things.
Yeah, just VW things. So now that that is all done, we can now, you know, go about being normal. We can shut hoods, open doors, turn on all the loads if we wanted to. So the next thing that we are going to do is reposition everything, and we're gonna install this new fancy boy dash camera. First thing we need to do is split the bottom here, which is gonna be really fun.
Yeah.
I just for the record, hate doing this kind of stuff.
You sure you want to switch sides?
No, I'm sure. There, oh, I found my opening.
Okay, I see. I have other plastic tools too, if that one breaks.
Well, I'm not worried about breaking the tool. I'm worried about breaking your panel.
It's getting replaced anyways. There you go, that's the one.
All right, so we get that nice split. Oh, you don't have to take off the way you said. It just comes off.
Well, they definitely showed it.
Unclip. Did I break? Nope, didn't even break them. Even better, they didn't break. Okay, those are off, so now we need to take off the upper panel.
Which looks like it just pries off, yeah.
In theory.
In theory.
Oh, yep, it definitely does.
And the rain sensor is, I think,
that's too many pins. It's behind it, maybe. Let me look at the, where's the new one at?
Right here. This guy. 3-pin?
So that's a 8-pin.
It might be
behind. Oh, that's why they say it's a butt.
The one guy said he took the mirror off, and if you know how to do that and are comfortable, I see no problem with that, but I do not.
Oh, nope. I know how it's supposed to come off. The problem with that is these might be one-time use metal tabs.
I do know, have heard from other users that it does work with the home link. So if you can't get it to go, it's just because you're a bad mechanic.
It does work with the home link? What?
That's what this is, home link mirror.
Yeah, I know that. No, it's not that it doesn't work. I think it'll fit. It's just, oh, wait.
Oh, that's handy.
Wait, that's kind of...
It's that guy then, right there.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be...
Yeah, I told you that was the one.
Okay.
Right.
So, we were able to take the home link wires and kind of tilt them forward for the mirror. So now that is out of the way and I can see the connector, which is going to be a fun little joy. We got our 90-degree pick. We're gonna try to go ahead and unplug it, maybe. There we go.
Yay!
Got it. So there's no way I can get this on camera, but there's a tiny little hole where you can stick the tip of your 90-degree pick in while you pull on this harness, and it will, you have to pull with some force, and you can pull this connector out. So be very careful doing that because these are very small wires, and if you damage it, well, you're gonna have to go to Volkswagen and explain to them why your harness is damaged, which could become a very expensive bill. and warranty is absolutely not going to cover 1 penny of that. So now that we have it all apart, it is time to put it together with our new camera. And in order to do that, we first have to, I'm guessing, split this case in half. Am I supposed to just, they want the whole thing split in half or just?
Yeah, the whole thing has to come apart.
Okay, that's...
And that, kid, is why you leave the lens protector on.
That's stupid.
So you get in there right side up.
Oh, God.
It's fine. The worst case, if it's upside down, it can always be turned around.
Which way's right side up? Wait, was it like that? Oh, wait, I'm backwards in the thing. Hold on.
How do we turn the car on?
Wait. Oh, is it clip into... What the hold on.
I think it slides in.
Oh, it goes like, aha, there is a, so there's a way to tell if this pops out like this. On the back side, there's a connector piece. Look for the camera half that has it, so you know which way it goes back in. They clearly knew this is exactly what was going to happen when you took it apart. So now that is clipped back in, and now this, we have one of our case halves here. Just going to go on record and say that is a really silly idea. They should have had it like double locked so that way it wouldn't come flying out, because you could damage the ribbon connector when you do that. So be very careful when taking this apart.
So now we'll wire it in, put the big piece back on, and then clip the camera in.
Yes. All right, so first thing we need to do is take this connector here and plug it into the rain sensor. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad, hopefully. And then we're gonna plug in the rain sensor harness into our new piggyback, which is very... All right, so now that is plugged in. So now we have to put our rear view mirror connector back in its home. And now we're gonna have to tuck all these wires in neatly.
There you go.
So we have power. Who knows if it's actually, the red lights flash, oh, blue light. So I'm assuming it's recording. It's gonna be a blue piece of tape. So whenever you install an electronic component, if you can, it is always a very good idea to test it before you put the car back together. So we have the camera up, kind of just chilling here right now with the blue light on. I'm gonna temporarily remove our lens protector just to make sure that it is correct. And we'll make sure that it works, and then we'll fully reinstall everything.
Actually, don't.
Okay, so now we're actually gonna do what we set out to do, which is put it all together. So now we gotta find a place to tuck all this wiring, which is actually gonna be a lot harder than you think. So that all has to sit like that. Or do you just want it computer style?
Oh, you just shove it in, I don't care.
I do though. Mm-hmm. It's gotta fit. All right, so once we do all that, we're gonna take our cover plate and we're gonna kind of like feed it back into the, They do not make this easy to fit back in.
Yeah, this thing got toasty.
Yeah. Okay, a new plan. Yeah, this is great. It just fits right back in.
Hey, you want to take it off.
I know.
Here, come on, hold that.
Yeah, I just want to hold that up while I get this guy to... There we go. Nope, it's not right up front. Nope, that's not right. Okay. Oh, it has to go into these little doodads up front. There we go. Kind of. Not exactly. Something's still not quite right here. Nope.
Oh, I think you gotta push it up all the way. Oh, that clip broke.
Those broke.
Both of them?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Hold on.
I have some double-sided tape that we can use. Double-sided tape?
It's actually staying. If that rattles, let me know and we'll put double-sided tape, because right now it's actually correct and it's clipped in. So again, be careful when you're taking off these panels and putting them back on, because plastic tends to break.
I don't know how long you got it. It's gonna go for a little bit.
Well, the battery says it's also almost dead too.
It's yellow, it's not red.
Yellow is red. In GoPro world, yellow means red. Oh, come on. This is where it's gonna be. a challenge here. Okay, so we got clippy clip guy literally everywhere like that. You just have to get really lucky. Like that. Oh, there we go. Clip, clipped in.
Nice.
All right. Well, the camera is now fully installed. Does it work? I don't know. We're having some connectivity issues with the Wi-Fi, but it at least turns on and the light goes blue, blue. Yeah, it goes blue, which I'm assuming means it's recording, but the problem is it's recording it onto that SD card, which we don't want to plug in. His best option is going to be to get a different SD card, plug it in, and then run on that.
It's not formatted properly. We'll just have to take our chances and see.
Oh, yeah, that's always a big risk though.
It's okay.
Wait, why wouldn't like an SD card that you plug into a GoPro just work when you plug it into this?
File format, files that have to be on there for the camera to run, that you could do if you could get to the app and have it reformat it, but probably not.
Oh, so because we don't have the app working, so he's gonna have to troubleshoot the Wi-Fi on it, but the camera's installed and I mean, you can see from the GoPro, it looks really good. It almost looks like factory because the way they use this plastic to attach it to the factory panel. The biggest thing with this install is being really careful taking off this upper one. The lowers don't matter because you're not using them. The upper, be really careful about these upper two clips. Just be careful when you pop them. Maybe like stick a tool between the headliner and it and pull away to try to release those lock tabs. That's what I've learned from this install. If I had to do it again, I would just pry outward, which would release this a little bit easier. But overall, not a bad install. It's something you could do in the garage in, 10 minutes if you're not trying to film it or dealing with the connectivity issues. So that's now installed, looks really good. I think we're done for today. All right, now that we have the updates in and that camera on, we're done for today. We're not going to start digging into any of the cool parts. I will say that some of them have shown up, but we're not ready to start installing them until we have all the parts. We're gonna do it all at once in one video, maybe two, for all the upgrades we're gonna do to make this thing as good as it can be for street class. So with that being said, I want to thank all you guys for watching. As always, if you like what you saw, smash the like button, leave some comments down below, and subscribe so you guys see the rest of this GTI build. But that's going to do it for today, everybody. Thank you all for watching. Catch you in the next video.